Hello there, this is Carrie L, and this is my show, Bringing Homemade Back. Today we're creating some amazing dips, salsa and tzatziki, to bring a little life to your everyday. Enjoy the show. Hey everybody, welcome to Bringing Homemade Back. This is Carrie L, and tonight I want to share with you two of my favorite dips to use in my household on a daily to weekly basis. So those two things are homemade salsa, and I've got it started right here, homemade salsa, and homemade tzatziki. Between these two dips, it's an incredible snack. It's so good for you, and the best part, my kids love it, and everybody else loves it. So let's start with the salsa. Salsa, super easy. There used to be a time when I put a ton of stuff in it, until my friend who used to live in Mexico showed me the way to make it, and ever since then, holy smokes, awesome salsa every time. And honestly, when I'm excited about making salsa, it tastes even better. So first thing you do is you're going to cut your tomatoes quite small, and if you notice, I have them in a colander to drain out all this extra juice. You see that there? So when I drain out the juice, it's going to let all the other flavors combine together without it getting watery. And to help drain the juice more and to get it out of the tomatoes, I'm going to put a little bit of sea salt on it. Just that bit of salt will draw more of the liquid out. So I'm going to give you a quick demo of how I cut my tomatoes. So when you think about making salsa, it is, you want it to be bite-sized, so I do it quite small. Nice small chop. So you're zooming right in there? Okay, cool. Nice and small. Okay, so tomatoes all chopped. Let's get them in the colander with the rest. And I'm going to give this a little bit of a shake out just to get all that juice out. Also, what I'm going to add to the mix is I've got some chopped white onions. Pop them in there. And again, however you like to eat your salsa, imagine, what do I want to pick up with a chip? And is this chunky enough, not chunky enough? And next we're going to add a squish of garlic, a ton of this beautiful cilantro, here we go, and lime juice. So I'll be back in a minute to finish it off, and we can try it. Alright, so let's check out all this juice from our tomatoes. We're going to save that because there's all sorts of things you could do with it. It's almost like a little veggie cocktail. A little V8 juice straight from real tomatoes, no preservatives or additives. And I'm going to let these tomatoes keep draining because look, there's already more juice. I'll let them drain off, and I'm going to move on to the other dip. And this is my tzatziki. Awesome cucumbers, yogurt, garlic, dill, and lemon, sea salt, pepper. Super easy. So what I've done here is I've got some Greek yogurt and I've let it drain, and check out all the liquid that's come off it. One of the biggest complaints I hear that people have about tzatziki when they make it themselves is that it's runny. So all I do is I'm gonna dump that. I'm not gonna mix it into my vegetable cocktail. So I'm letting that drain out. And the other big ingredient is cucumber, which is also has a lot of liquid in it. So I am grating this puppy into a colander as well. And this should probably be enough cucumber. Let's pop that to the side. Enough cucumber to go into our yogurt dip. And this is about half an English cucumber. And the yogurt I have is a 750 ml. So check out all of that juice. We're going to pop it right into this mix. Woohoo! And my hands are clean. And to make this quick and easy, I'm just going to punch out, poor cucumber, punch out the juice, give it a squeeze. Because I love my tzatziki nice and thick. Alright. It's got some good squishy loving. Alright, so looking much better. And I'm sure I could get more juice out of it. I'm going to leave it for now and just pop it into this bowl. So it's ready to go. That in the bowl. give my hands a rinse. And the rest of the cucumber juice right in the cup. So, next we're going to add our yogurt. All you have to do is lift it up by the, I just have it toweling in here to act as a filter. And pop it straight in. There you go. So you've got your yogurt, your cucumber. All we need now is garlic, lemon, dill, bit of salt and pepper. So I'm just going to prep up a few other things and we'll be back in just a second. Alright, so we're back with our tzatziki. Cucumbers, yogurt. I've got a clove of garlic I'm going to squish in. This will be ready to serve in like 3 or 4 minutes here. However, the flavors do better if they rest a little bit and combine in it. So, oh my god. Here's some garlic. And right now I'm putting in 1 clove. And depending on how garlicky you like it, you can put in more for sure. There, take that skin out. So there's the garlic. Next we have some lovely dill. I like to put a whole bunch of dill in there. So we're just going to quickly chop it up. Just get a nice fine chop. Ooh. Nice sharp knives. I love it. Holy smokes. Okay, my knives at home are like completely dull. And I have to say that's one thing that makes cooking a joy for me. That makes cooking a joy for me. They are dull. Is sharp utensils. Wow. Looks like I have to move home to my parents' place so I can use their knives. So, in goes the dill. Boom. I put the stems and all in there. I'm not fussy. I just want to get it in and get it all on the table. And let's put in some beautiful lemon. Got a lemon and a half. I'll use this whole lemon because the acidity of the lemon with the creaminess of the yogurt is a really nice balance. So let's just give that a squish right over top. Actually, I have a citrus press here. Why don't I use that? So put your, it's a little big for this lemon, but let's try it. Yeah, that's getting some good juice out. Works better with limes, but we'll go with it right now. There's one, and there is two. Oh yeah, nice. Check it out. It's got all our goodies in there, and let's actually, before I give it a stir, let's put some nice sea salt in there. Use the salt to balance out all the other flavors. And of course, you're gonna want some pepper. Nice fresh cracked pepper. And all these flavors combine together for just one lovely dipping experience. So what I use this for my kids' veggies. We'll use it as dip instead of a store-bought dip. Whip up a batch of tzatziki. My kids will eat this like half a cup at a time. So I usually make up a big batch. We can use it on our sandwiches as a spread instead of mayonnaise. So you've got yummy, creamy garlic dip. Okay, our two dips are coming together really well. Here's our tzatziki. Now it's rested a little bit. I tasted it and I added another clove of garlic because it needed that extra flavor. And that's something you can do when you're making tzatziki is taste it. Let's give it a little taste, see how much better it is. It's good. It's really good. With the extra clove of garlic, it's brought the flavor up. And the lemon that's in it, now I can taste the acidity and balance of the garlic. Tomato, there's no tomatoes in there. Tomatoes over here. Garlic, lemon, pepper, and salt. It's really just balancing the flavors out. So that's going to rest. Now let's finish off our salsa. Over yonder in the back room we have a crew of little kids that are hungry, so we got to get on this. So here we have the tomatoes. They've drained a little bit more, so I'm just going to pour that in there. Okay, and you know what, let's just move this over into the bowl. Because all of these flavors we're going to want to hang on to now. So there's our salsa in the bowl. And this may seem like a lot of salsa. In our house, it will all go. And if you have any left over, you can use it on eggs. You can use it in a chicken parmigiano recipe that I've filmed earlier. And so we better finish this off. So I have a gorgeous head of cilantro. And I'm going to use whole thing. Give it a nice rough chop. Done and done. Pop it in. And of course we have to have our garlic. Yay, garlic. Ready for garlic. I'm going to give it a good squish. And again, garlic to taste. I'm doing one for now because there's lots of kids, little kids eating this, and sometimes garlic can be spicy and have a bit of a bite. So someone's going to get this big chunk and smell very good. Good thing is we're all eating garlic tonight, so we won't stink each other out. Okay, so there's the garlic in. And then, let's give it a little mix. Ooh, flying tomatoes. And add some salt. You know what I'm forgetting? Is like the secret ingredient. The key ingredient, salt and pepper. You know what I'm going to do is, this salt is this beautiful, it's called bulk salt. Salt crystals, and it's so light, it's not coming out of my grinder well, so I'm just going to shake some in here. And then I'm going to squeeze limes right over top. So these little beauties are key limes. Here they come. Okay, so salsa. Our most important ingredient is the lime. It finishes everything. Hey, get out of my kitchen, man. This little citrus press, lime squeezer, it's awesome. It gets all the juice out of these little beauties, and the seeds are left behind. So you put them in upside down and give it a squish. I'm just going to keep squishing until I go through all these little halves. Definitely something you want to invest in for your kitchen. Look at that. No muss, no fuss. What's I enjoy about key limes as well is you use the whole lime, so you're not left with a dried out partial lime in your fridge that nobody uses, and then eventually you throw it out. So these are perfect. So here, let's see how much lime juice we have there now. And I do the lime at the end because then it goes over the salt and it all combines the ingredients. Okay, it's coming. You can imagine. This is where we say clear the kitchen, show's back on. Everybody scurries like little ants. So salsa, look at how much juice there is. So this is about 8 key limes and 1 large lime. So you want all that juice. At the end of the day, if that's all that's left, you even want to save that because it's awesome on eggs. I absolutely love it because it's all the juices and flavor. So I'm going to give this a little taste and just make sure it doesn't need any more seasoning. So, nice. Oh, nice. So a nice amount of tang from the lime, flavor from the garlic. Sea salt softens it out so it's not too tangy, and then pepper just gives just a pinch of a bite. So this, we can serve it right away and give it about half an hour to just let all the flavors combine together, and it will be incredible. And this is, I've gotten the most compliments on this. Everybody eats it up. They hoover it. So let's make it all pretty now. I'm learning how to style my food better. Let's pop it in this bowl. There we go. And a little salsa, get on in there. So if you look at that, how beautiful is that? Oh. Yes, I like to sing too. All right, our tzatziki tastes good, and let's just dish this up. Pop it in. I always like to serve it in a dish that has a little contrast. And this is what we're working with, a nice little bit of stoneware. So this right now, to the hungry troops in the bedroom, I would probably serve with a few pita chips, or even the chips that they're going to use for salsa. So that wraps up my 2 favorite dips, tzatziki and salsa. And give it a try at home. I know you'll love them. Have a great night.
Well, how simple is that? Try these easy dips at home and you will be a rock star in the kitchen. Thanks for tuning in to Bringin' Homemade Back. We'll see you soon.